Hello and warm welcome to you to my channel Dr.Sirisha's Management Lectures. In this specific video, we will be discussing about the difference or the transformation of leadership styles or leadership archetypes from traditional to more contemporary and emerging styles of leadership. Traditionally, conventionally, leadership used to be more about command and control. But these days it is all about agility, collaboration, flexibility and being together. Leadership is more about being agile and collaborative and being more human in nature. Let us try to understand the traditional and the emerging leadership archetypes or leadership styles. See here, power holder. The power holder used to hold power to reassure the employees. The power holder's attitude used to be like when the leader is seen as all powerful, then that reassures the employees. That used to be the traditional leadership style, as against the power sharer, which has been the emerging style of leadership, where the leader steps back and let others take the lead. That is more kind of a coaching style of leadership, where the leader steps back. The leader does not always play the role of problem solver, but rather he allows the team members to make decisions and to take the lead. Next is the tactician, the tactical style of leadership, where leaders used to take logical decisions for short term, or they used to plan for short term things. They used to make short term yet logical decisions. In contrary to that, the latest or the emerging style is of the visionary leadership, where leaders generate a long-term vision. They promote or they navigate through a long-term vision. That is the more emerging trend in leadership. Next one, the constant, where the leader used to provide consistent message and path. Okay, leadership is more of constant style, like continuous and similar messages and similar paths to move ahead for the followers. That is the constant style of leadership, where consistent and similar orders used to be forced on the, not forced, they are like delivered to the employees and they have to perform accordingly. In contrary to that, leadership has emerged as more the adapter style, where leader adjusts the course based on new information. It is not consistent or constant style of decisions or constant style of leadership, but adapter style of leadership. We need to adapt. We need to make necessary changes as and when the new information or the new inputs come in. It is not about being static or being stagnant or being constant. No, flexibility is the order of the day. Adaptability is the order of the day. Okay. Next is the perfectionist, where leader emphasizes perfection over speed. Being the perfectionist, everything up to the standard, no deviations. Okay, that is the perfectionist archetype of leadership. But these days it is the accelerator, where the emphasis is on speed and timeliness of the decisions over perfection, because the fact that perfection is not something panacea. It is not considered a panacea anymore. We need not be perfect. Like it is like a mirage. It is like a myth perfection is something like a myth, and leaders, they have identified it, they have accepted it. Okay. Next, the intuitionist, where leaders make decisions based on their gut feeling, right? More intuition kind of leadership. It is more based on feelings. As against that, the analyst leader, where the decision making is entirely based on facts and figures and data, factual information, updated information, right? And the next leadership, traditional leadership style is being the miner, where the leader dives deep to exploit an opportunity. Okay, versus the prospector, where the leader looks externally for opportunities and threats, right? Here, being a prospector means you have much broader view of things, like having a bird's eye view of opportunities and threats, of course. And being a miner is digging deep into one opportunity or a limited set of opportunities, as against being so broad and being a prospector, where the leader keeps looking at a wider range of opportunities and threats. Okay, because it is always wise to invest on many options or a few different options, so that even if one fails, you can prospect or flourish from other opportunities as well. Okay, so that is the emerging trend of leadership. And the teller versus the listener. The teller leader, where he gives directions based on his expertise. He tells what is to be done, of course based on his own expertise and experience. But here, more of telling, more of giving commands, versus the listener leadership, where the leader listens to others in order to learn more from others. He is more open to newness, open to innovation, open to listening to others, and in the process learning, which is a great thing to happen. Okay, so these are the different, emerging leadership traits or leadership archetypes, or you can say the transforming leadership styles. And here the point here is, like, it is always important to broaden the leadership sweet range. We call it sweet range, where it rather than perfecting a sweet spot. Okay, sweet spot in the sense, there is nothing like one perfect style of leadership that suits every situation. Okay, and you consider any successful leaders, they have not identified and they have not kept their bet on just one leadership sweet spot, but rather they have tried always to develop and broaden that range of leadership. It is never like, even though we have listed some as traditional leadership styles, maybe sometimes they are more handy, they are more lifesavers. So it is not that some leadership style is outdated and some other leadership style is in place. Intelligent leaders, they have to try to find out that range of leadership where everything sets in perfectly as per the situational demand. Okay, so that is about the different styles of leadership, or rather a range of leadership styles. Okay, thank you.